Hello everyone, welcome to Botany channel for UPSC examination. Today we are again continuing the agencies of pollination, and in this particular video we are going to focus on the Chiropterophily. Now as you know, we have seen the many pollination types in which we previously examined the pollination by using wind, pollination by using water, pollination by using insect, and pollination by using the birds, right? So in this particular video we are focusing on pollination by using the bats. That is, Chiropterophily is nothing but the pollination by using the bats. That is, bats are used to transfer pollen grains from one flower to the another flower. Alright. So before starting the video, I request you to join the Telegram channel of the same name, that is Botany for UPSC examination. There we regularly upload the PDF of these videos plus the link of these videos so that you will not miss any update relating with the Botany optional channel. Alright. So let's learn about the Chiropterophily. Now, first of all, let us see what is the meaning of the word chiropterophily. This chiropterophily word is made up of two words. First is chiropteron and second is phily. Chiropteron, this word literally means bat, and phily means loving. Those are plants which loves bat to visit their flower. That is, in chiropterophily, the bats are the main source for the pollination in the plants, because when the bats lands on the flower, they take the pollen grains, and when they visit to the another flower, they transfer that pollen grains to that stigma. So bats are primarily responsible for the transferring of pollen grains from one flower to the stigma of the another flower, and this concept, transferring pollen grains from one flower to the stigma of the another flower by using the bats, is called as the chiropterophily. Now, the pollination through the agency of bats is called as chiropterophily, and the plants are called as the chiropterophilous plants. That is, those are plants which shows the chiropterophily are called as the chiropterophilous plants. The example for this chiropterophilous plants is Adansonia, Kigelia, Anthocephallus, etc. That is, all these are the examples which shows the chiropterophily. That is, in the flowers of Adansonia, Kigelia, or Anthocephallus, all these flowers are pollinated by the bats, and hence these flowers are also called as the chiropterophilous flowers. All right. So pollination by using the bats is called as chiropterophily, and this is one of the agencies of the pollination in the plant kingdom. All right. Now let's consider the floral adaptations for the Chiropterophily. As you know, we have seen the many floral adaptations for the different kinds of the agencies of pollination, such as wind pollination, water pollination, insect pollination, and every flower tends to have certain specific adaptability for that type of the pollination only. So Chiropterophily is no exception. For this Chiropterophily, the plants have also adapted certain features in their flower so that birds can visit them and transfer their pollen grains from one flower to the another flower. Now let us see these floral characteristics one by one. The first is, in these plants, flowers are large, stout enough so that bats can hold on the flowers. Now this is very obvious. The flowers are very large. See, as you can observe in this particular picture, these are the flowers of the Adansonia, and these flowers are large, plus they are very stout. That is, they are strongly built. These flowers are large and strongly built. Now, why this is so? Because these flower has to hold the weights of the bat. That is, bats often sit on these flowers and try to extract the nectar, and that is why these flowers has to tolerate the weight of the bat, and that is why they are very large and stout in nature. So this is the first adaptation. The Chiropterophilous flower shows that these flowers are the large and stout in nature. All right. So the second adaptation they have is that these plants are nocturnal and open their flower only during the night time. Now this makes very sense because the bats are also nocturnal. Now what is meant by the nocturnal? Nocturnal literally means those organisms which only active at night. That is, these are plants or animals which remains active at night are called as the nocturnal. So the bats as well as the Chiropterophilous flowers both are the nocturnal, because Chiropterophilous flowers only open during the night. They remain closed all during the daytime, but they open themselves during the night, and that is why these flowers are considered as the nocturnal flower. In a very similar way, bats are also nocturnal. That is, they remain inactive during the daytime, but they become active during the night time. So this is the common characteristic between bats and the Chiropterophilous flowers, that they are both nocturnal. So flowers, when open in the night, birds are also active at the night, and birds can visit these flowers. So this adaptation shows how the plants and animal evolved together on the planet Earth. Now let us see the third adaptation. Flowers emit rotten fruit-like odor. All these flowers which are bat pollinated, they emit the rotten fruit-like odor. That is, they smell like a rotten fruit. Now this smell which has a rotten fruit, this type of smell is quite attractive for the bats, and that is why whenever bats smell this type of rotten fruit, they try to visit that flower. So indirectly this is a signal for bats that here is the flower. So the flower emits the rotten fruit type of odor which attracts the bat so that bat can visit them and help in the pollination. The fourth adaptation they have is a flower produce large amount of the nectar. Now this is very usual because bats only comes to that flower where there is a nectar to suck. So the bats land on these flowers to suck the nectar, and these flowers are quite brilliant in producing the large amount of the nectar so that bats can visit them more oftenly and they can stay on the flower for more time so that they can transfer pollen grains efficiently. In order to achieve this, the large amount of the nectar is produced by these flowers. All right. So this is again an evolutionary adaptation possessed by the Chiropterophilous flowers. Now the next adaptation they have is the flowers have the large number of the stamens to produce the large number of pollen grains. That is, as you can see in this Adansonia picture, they have the very large number of stamens, and these large number of stamens produce the large number of pollen grains. This is very essential because the large number of pollen grains creates the opportunity that when the bat reach out to the another flower, there is the more chances of getting pollinated that flower, because the larger the amount of pollen grains, the larger will be the chances to pollinate the other flower. So that is why they produce the very large number of stamens in order to have the very large number of pollen grains. So whenever the bats reach out to these flowers, some of the pollen grains must be stick to the bat's body, and these pollen grains should transfer to the another flower when these bats visit the another flower on the another plant, hence achieving the pollination. So all these are the floral adaptations possessed by the Chiropterophilous flowers. All right. I have intentionally written down all these points on this slide so that you can simultaneously take the notes. So after the lectures, you don't have to worry about the notes for the each and every topic. All right. So make sure to take notes while you are listening to this lecture. So in a summary, we have seen the 5 floral adaptations, in which first was the flowers are large and stout. Second, these flowers are nocturnal as like a bats. Flowers emit rotten fruit odor. Then flowers produce large amount of nectar, and the flowers produce large number of stamens in order to produce the large number of pollen grains. All right. Now let's consider the special case of the bat flower. This flower is called as the bat flower. The very reason is its morphological characteristics. Its morphological characteristics is very similar to the bat. These are considered as the wing, and this is the body of the bat. Plus these are the filaments. All right. So this flower, which belongs to the plant Taca cantrieri, shows the bat-like features. That is, these plants produce the very dark purple or the blackish flower which mimics the bats. Now, mimicking the bats may have certain evolutionary advantage for these flowers. These are flowers found in the Southeast Asia and Northeast India. So if you are interested, you can find the more information about this flower of the tika. And if you find something interesting about this bat flower, please mention that information into the comment box so that others can read it and get knowledge about the bat flower. All right. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please like the video. Please share this video with your friends who are studying botany. And if you have any doubt or comment, please make comment in a comment box. And if you haven't subscribed to the Botany Option channel yet, please subscribe to the Botany Option channel for UPSC examination. Again, thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one.